All right, we're going to pick back up on question 7. I believe we were on. Question 7. It says protein synthesis occurs at which of the structures shown below? So here we go. First off, what type of cell is this? Well, how we tell that is by looking at the shape of it. And the shape of it is sort of a rectangle. And so that rectangle tells me it's a plant cell, because that's cell wall. And it says, which of the structures is protein synthesis? Well, what does synthesis mean again, guys? It means to make. So where are the proteins made? Let's look at some things here. We got something here that looks like it's surrounded by a membrane, sort of circular. That's probably going to be the what? Yeah, that's the nucleus. Here we have a sac that's got the little squiggly line, how I always draw it. Got one here, one here. That's the mitochondria. Then we just saw this one, and I think question 5. Membrane-bound sac, the center of the cell, is a vacuole. And then we get these little dots here, 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 all over the place. Those are going to be the ribosomes. And remember, sometimes we floating around, sometimes we connect this big thing here, which we call the ER. Just, go a little review here. So which one of these creates protein? Well, mitochondria. Remember, we always think mitochondria, we think energy. We see nucleus, we think DNA. Vacuole is for storage. Process of elimination, ribosomes, is the correct answer. Ribosome is Roman numeral 3. C is your correct answer. But that is a simple definition to remember. To always remember that ribosomes make the proteins. Always remember that. All right. And so we see that C is the correct answer. Didn't plan that. Got another chart. I've told you before that EOC state they like to throw a lot of graphics, illustrations, diagrams, tables, and words. So they give you text and illustrations to work with. So it says, which of the cells characterized in the chart below is a prokaryotic cell? Prokaryotic, you should automatically think a couple of different things. 1, it's no nucleus. 2, your best example is a bacteria. And so we just need to look at up here, find which one doesn't have a nucleus. Well, get ribosomes, cell wall, chloroplast, nuclear membrane, plasma membrane. So they're making us think a little bit here. It doesn't say directly the nucleus. But if we know our roots here, we have nuclear membrane is the membrane that surrounds the nucleus. So if you have a nucleus, you will have a nuclear membrane. So if you don't have one, as we see here, cell C would be the correct answer. Okay. All the rest of those that have a nucleus would be eukaryotes. Have a nucleus. That's their definition. If we have a cell wall, also, it's going to be a plant cell. So you can see a couple of different things starting to flow through here. All cells, no matter what, will have a ribosome, because again, the ribosome makes proteins, and all cells need protein. So we look at cell A, you made a ribosome, cell wall, chloroplast, and a nucleus. This is definitely going to be a plant cell, just by looking at it, because again, you have a cell wall and a chloroplast. Okay. Just reviewing a little bit there. Get a little bit more out of the question than what he was asking for. All right, number 9. Placing wilted lettuce in cold water will make it crisp again. Which statement best describes what happens to restore the lettuce to its original condition? All right, so we have to look at this, each choice one at a time, because wilted lettuce placed in cold water may crisp again. So we got that plant cell. Okay, and it was all wilted looking. You then added water, and it swelled back up again. So it's wilted, and it swells. So where'd the water go? The water went inside the cell. Okay, so if the water, we add it to the water goes in to the cell to make it swell up. So we look at these choices. Water left the lettuce cells by diffusion. It may have, but if water left the cells, that would have caused it to wilt more. So this has been wilting again. Water entered the cells of the lettuce by osmosis. Okay, osmosis is the movement of water. So that's probably going to be the right answer. Osmosis caused salts to enter the lettuce cells? No, because osmosis is water. Salts in the leaf cause water to leave the cells. That will happen, but if water leaves, you're going to wilt again. And so B ends up being your correct answer. And there we are, correct again. All right, last question of this quiz. It's a pretty short one. An organism is eukaryotic. Again, that means what? Has a nucleus. Multicellular. More than one cell. Photosynthetic. Sunlight. And has a cell wall. To which kingdom does it belong? All right, well, let's look at the animal. Animal's not right for a couple of reasons. Animal has a nucleus. It's more than one cell, but it's not sunlight. Does not have a cell wall. Animals never ever have a cell wall. Fungi have a nucleus. They're more than one cell. They are not photosynthetic. However, they do have a cell wall made out of chitin. Just for future reference, if that ever comes up again. Plant cell, nucleus, more than one cell. Photosynthetic, has a cell wall. C is the correct answer. Let's look at the protist. The protist has a nucleus. It is photosynthetic. Some of them have a cell wall, but they are unicellular. So that concludes this little video presentation. Hopefully some of the tricks, some of the strategies that I've shown will help you, and when it comes time for EOC, when it helps you in understanding these concepts. Just keep working hard. Keep working through the quizzes, looking at the PowerPoints. If you have any questions, you can email me or you can contact me at the school. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.